What is up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, back with more Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 3. So in the last part, we finished off the last of the Omega Navis. That would be Omega Base and Omega Serenade. Or Serenade Omega and Base Omega, whatever, you know what I mean. In this part, I'm going to be finishing off the last thing I need to do to get the last star, the next star, which is the Program Advance notes. Now, as you can see, I've already done some of them. And if you weren't there to see these, unfortunately, I am not going to redo them. This is long and arduous and annoying, and I'd like to take as little time as possible doing this. But I will go over them just real quick to show off how to do them. So Z Cannon is obvious. You'll be seeing plenty more Z Cannons, Z Cannon 1 and 2. You'll also be seeing C Step. Bub Spread, Heat Spread, and Hyper Burst are just high damage versions of essentially Spreader with Element, and 400 damage. Life Sword I know I've shown off. Evil Cut you've seen a couple times with my P folder. Gel Rain. Gel Rain is an interesting one. It does 150 damage, which is actually less powerful than Metal Gel 3. But it drops 6 gels that continue to steal area. However, if it hits anything, whenever it hits anything, it will drop one more gel, like attempting to how should I put it? Okay, so if it hits an enemy, it'll drop the next gel past it, like below it, and then it'll go back and then continue dropping gels on the enemy. If the enemy is at the bottom of their column, it'll hit them and then just keep hitting them. So like if they're in the front row at the very bottom, like so essentially bottom left corner, it'll drop 2 above them and then it'll drop the remaining 4 on them. If however they're, in the middle, it'll drop 1, then drop 1 on the enemy, then drop 1 more below the enemy, and then drop the remaining 4 on the enemy. So it's actually, as far as I know, not possible to hit more than 4 times with this. Which still is a ton of damage. It's like 600 damage and you steal some area, so it's not bad. Induce Hero and 2 times Hero you've seen, and I think I showed off Master Style. I don't know. If I didn't, it just it does 1,000 damage basically, 100 damage 10 times. Anyways, so I went ahead and just made a folder that is just a bunch of program advances set into it. And we're gonna be using this on our good friend Dex here, showing him off on Gutsman. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I already have one right off the bat. So Holy Panel, Recov 300, and Roll gives us Big Heart. $50 damage. But as you can see, it actually hits 11 times, I think it is. No, not 11 times. 9 times. It hits 9 times. Why am I thinking 11? Which does 450 damage, and then it fully heals you as well. I'm not going to bank on getting Element Sword this time, because I've already got most of the chips for other things. Oh, that's an M cannon, damn it. Alright, I gotta give up on something. I'm only 1 chip away from a couple different advances. I want to get as many advances in one play, or in one go as possible. Yeah, no, anti-navi. You're not going to be useful. Anti-navi is a completely useless chip in-game because all it does is... Oh, I should have put on the 11th chip. If the opponent uses a navi chip, it steals it essentially and uses it yourself. Except, obviously, that doesn't happen in actual game. That is only for... Oh, there we go. Oh, now I have to remember which one goes first. Mask, face, Anubis. Poison Pharaoh. So this drops a Poison Pharaoh, which does just a shitload of damage. As you can see, that dealt damage incredibly quickly. It only took a couple seconds to take down 300 health. It is a very strong advance. The problem is it can be destroyed very easily. I won't be needing that because I've already done that program advance. And that's how cannon. Okay. It can be destroyed very easily. It only has, I think, like 100 health. Ooh, almost there for Element Sword. The problem is I'm like one chip away from multiple different program advances right here. Let's throw up a Holy Panel. Yeah, half damage. And I continue to be one chip away from a bunch of program advances. Okay, so getting rid of this. Oh, cool. Wasted turn. Good job, me. I still didn't put on the 11th chip either, like I should have. Why is he, like, unaffected by that? Oh, okay, so it only goes directly in front of it. Makes sense. I'll also show off Anubis, I guess, right now, since I've never shown this. So it's like a very weak version of Poison Pharaoh. Which I guess makes sense. I also have to start taking some of these program advances out and putting in new ones, because there are a bunch that I didn't. Let's show off Bullman. Unfortunately, only the bowling ball does full damage. I think I've mentioned this before. The bowling pins do not. I think it's this. Fire Sword, Aqua Sword, Elect Sword, Bamboo Sword. Yeah. This makes Element Sword. Yeah, so it just hits 4 times for 150 damage. Each one is one of the elements. It's actually not very good. Guard, Asterisk, Dash Attack G, and Guts Man. Makes Guts Shoot. I'm going to kill him with this. I'm going to kill him with Guts Shoot. So Guts Man picks up Mega Man and chucks him. And it does 300 damage. That is one of the only program advances you could reasonably build a folder around, because it is one of the only program advances you can use like 4 copies of that are in easy codes. And it's just like solid damage. Okay, so I've done this one. I'm going to get rid of it. I've done this one. I'm going to get rid of it. I've also done that one. Okay, so other ones I need to put in. Oh. Forgot about this. Almost forgot about that one. That would have been bad. I have room for... And then I just need one more chip. Wind. Just something essentially that's asterisk that I can force out easily. Oh, I'm dumb. I also did Poison Pharaoh, didn't I? Which means I can get rid of that. Which means I can also put in this. So let's beat up on Gutsman a little bit more, shall we? I have one of each punch. Great. One day I'll remember to put on the 11th chip glitch too, but that day is not today. What do I want to do here? For right now, I'll just cycle an M cannon out. This is the only thing that I'd be willing to say Battle Network 4 does better is grinding for program advances, because there is a you can use Search Soul to here we go L M O M N Z step 1. You can use Search Soul to cycle chips. So all the Zeta program advances work exactly the same. You get 5 minutes of invincibility, or 5 minutes, 5 seconds of invincibility and infinite use of whatever whatever chip makes up the Zeta advance. So here we have Z straight. The Z punch chips all have what do you call them? Like button commands you can put in sort of like with the variable sword to do different things. But I don't remember what they are offhand. I actually don't want to kill him, at least not until I get my next program advances. I already threw away anti-navi, I believe. I'm pretty sure that happened. Check out my 0 damage Muramasa. Bam! Take that. H, I, J, Z. We're doing all the Z's on this one, I guess. So here's Z Cannon 2. Z Cannon is the only one that's, like, kind of better. Because it hits 3 times with its... Wow, I've got a lot of them right now. Oh, well, okay, I'll save that for last. B, C, D. It hits 3 times with its cannon instead of 1. Oh, I want to be careful not to kill him there. Oh, he's about to go into okay, hold on. Team 1, Team 2. Yeah. Team 1, Team 2, Bullman. He's about to go into his program advance, and I ain't about that. Here is the only one that requires a Giga Chip pre-power. Fire a bunch of Bullmen, and then Kingman jumps on him. Or fire a bunch of Mistmen. I actually forgot. I didn't even check how much damage that did, because I was busy trying to. And it doesn't show, of course. Anyways, these all it requires any of the N1 Grand Prix navies, which technically is only Kingman, but it requires Bullman 5, Kingman 5, or Mistman 5. All right. So now that that program advance is done, I can finally take out Bullman 5, and I can actually put in Folder back, just to make this a little easier on me. We did straight and impact. I had the Z punch there, but I didn't get a chance to use it because obviously he was about to go invincible and it would have just dragged things on. I also did Z variable and step swords. So up next, we're going to need to put in yo-yos, yo-yos, yo-yos. How many do I still? I have 9 more chips I can put in, so I can put in 3 more program advances. So there's that one. And we'll put in Evercurse. And then the next one is probably going to be Big Bomb. And then after that, I think there's only, like... Oh, my phone is ringing. I apologize if you guys can hear that. I'm not going to pick that up. Sorry. I don't know who that was. There's only like 2 program advances after this, I believe. That aren't already in my folder, I mean. So let's challenge Dex. Let's just see what I get for these 2 chips. Because if I can... Nope. Alright, I got a lot of singles here. You know what? Sorry, Zeta Cannon. You're just not doing it for me right now. Wait. I put in the wrong yo-yo one. I'm dumb. Okay, well, that's gone now. Let's put a time bomb up. Gonna have to fix that. Boom. Boom. Explodes. Yeah, that was, that's supposed to be DEF. Instead it was DEG. Good job, me. Sorry, Hyper Ratten. We will not be seeing you today. But we do have Z-Yo-Yo 2. Which works exactly how you'd assume. It's just infinite yo-yo with invincibility. Curse Shield 1, Curse Shield 2, Curse Shield 3. This will actually kill him. Curse Shield is interesting, or Ever Curse is an interesting program advance. It is a defensive program advance. I have to get hit for it to work. But then it just follows him for, like, wherever he goes and deals a bunch of damage. I think it hits like 10 times, so it's super strong. No, stop editing that folder. Okay, can we maybe put in the right one here? Did I just pass it? Am I dumb? Yeah, I did. Okay, and with that, I can actually take out Z-Yo-Yo 2. And Evercurse. And put in the last 2 program advances. Did I leave a voicemail? Is that... Nope, no one left a voicemail. I don't know who called. Didn't even recognize the number. So the remaining 2 is going to need 2 stone, asterisk. It's going to need barrier asterisk, barrier 100E, and barrier 200E. And then I need, where is it? Godstone. And I do believe that is all of the remaining program advances. So because I have folder back, I should be able to do them all in this, in theory. In this battle. I'm going to fast gauge it and just folder back, see if I can get anything better. Like this, for instance, PQR. Finally, after all of this time, Senpai has noticed you, Z-Cannon 3. So just like before, it's just Z-Cannon, except for slightly more damaging. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to shoot him again right there. Oh, well. Flash Rat, you're going to have to wait until I folder back. Actually, if I get Flash Rat, it will kill him, so... Same with Big Bomb, now that I think about it. Let's just get rid of these 3 for the time being. Cycle through a little bit. Oh, really? There's the remain... Oh, wait, no, I didn't throw away Barrier. Well, I definitely won't get Flash Rat, so let's toss out the Ratton. And we'll show this one off. Barrier, Barrier 100, Barrier 200. 500 Bear. So exactly as you'd assume, this is a barrier that can withstand 500 damage. JKL. Program Advanced Big Bomb. Or Time Bomb Plus, I forgot that's what it's called in this one. And he's dead. Just as he's about to go into his Program Advance. So Time Bomb Plus does 500 damage, unsurprisingly. Alright, so now, new strategy. Since I've already done that Program Advance, and I've already done this Program Advance, and I've already done this Program Advance, I no longer need those chips. So the new strategy is just going to be to throw in a bunch of asterisk chips. So I can cycle through my folder more quickly. So what do we got here? Ooh, I'm close on a couple different program advances there. Boom, boom. You missed. Still no luck. Only need 1 chip for 2 different program advances here, though. More masa. Why? Got him. Sorry this part's going to be a little bit boring, but it is what it is. I'm actually going to toss more masa, because if I actually get that program advance, it'll instantly end the fight, basically. And there's another piece of its program advance. Cool. The bodyguard program advance from Muramasa does 1,000 damage, so... Come on. You know what? I'll do it. YOLO. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. There we go. B, C, D. Gives us Zeta Punch. This is the only one I know. If you do quarter circle forward, it launches the fist all the way across the field. I could actually use this. I'll full cust here and hopefully get... Hey! Flash Ratton. So Ratton 1, Ratton 2, and Ratton 3, all in F code, gives us... Why did I call it Flash Ratton? I meant to say Hyper Ratton. Flash Ratton is the folder I'm going to be making later. 500 damage Ratton. I missed. Not a big deal. I'm once again a single chip away from a bunch of program advances. I almost want him to go into Z-Punch just because while he's invincible, that means I can use Bodyguard and not have to worry about killing him. Here we go. Anti-damage, anti-navi, and Muramasa creates for us. Bodyguard. Okay, so I actually do need him to go into his program advance now. Do it, Guts Dude. Do it, Guts Dude. Come on. I don't want to end this fight right now. I just want to get the rest of my program advances. Start bouncing around like a maniac. Have I not gone long enough? I think it's 30 seconds for the for him to activate his program advance. Come on, asshole. I know you're not good at net battling, but you missed. What the hell? Fuck it. You get to die now. Let's see if I can do another program advance before that happens. I did. Oh man, let's throw all the shit on him. So, double stone asterisk plus Godstone creates Momquake. Which, just like the program advance I'm currently using, just rains damage down on him. Oh no, I canceled out my program advance by doing that. Okay, cool. Maybe he won't die. Awesome, that means I can use my last D, E, F. I can use my last program advances. Nice! Bodyguard, I don't know if you managed to see it since it only happened for about a half a second. M-N-O. It just rains down the shurikens that anti-damage would use on the opponent for 100 damage each 10 times. I forgot I actually have to use it. And with that, I can just use folder back. And all my chips are back. And I don't think I had to get rid of any program advances, so I think that's just it. I think that is every program advance now. Let's finish them off with these. Goodbye. So, let me check. 32 of 32. That is every single program advance. And with that, if I go back to this screen, I have the very last star. I have 7 stars now for finishing all the libraries. Oddly enough, there's not a star for getting all of the Giga Chips, which is weird to me. Anyways, now that that's done, I can finally remake this folder. And we're going to go ahead and make this a B folder again. Oh, dang it. I needed that full custom. Oh well. Also, while you guys weren't looking, I got another Shadow Asterisk that's going to be going into this folder. So, Bubbleman 4, Bubbleman 3, Protoman 3, Protoman 4, 2 Metagel Bs, 2 Var Swords, 2 Slashers, 2 Cuss Swords, and everything else is going to be asterisk. I actually know where they are like this better than I know where they are otherwise. So 2 Shadow Asterisks, Mul 2 Asterisk, going down this way, we'll add in our 4 Aqua plus 30s, 4 Navi plus 20s. I need full cust, attack plus 30. That's right. That was the one chip. Oh, right, I had a Sensor 2B. I remember Sensor 3B. Alright. So that folder is finally back. Now with that, I can finally do the last thing that is available in this game. And it won't take super long. It'll only take a couple minutes, to be completely honest. But I am going to do that in the next part. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Pink Reaper, signing out.